Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today we're doing a little bit of an update and I'm going to show you how some cool stuff that I've done with the graphical user interface of the engine. Alright, so the core is still the core. It doesn't have a graphical user interface. The user interface is a separate part, okay? So that is what I've been working on basically. So let me show it to you. And also the graphical user interface is at the moment completely useless. You cannot do anything with it. You cannot create a game with it yet. I'm just designing it, how it should look like and how it should behave and stuff like that. Just so you know. And also this is not like the final design or anything. I'm just having some fun, okay? So here it is. You boot into a grid the first time you do when you boot it up. And this grid is basically where you do all your stuff. So you can sort of see this as a level editor, okay? Now there will be there are some shortcuts here. Basically there's two main things that you will be able to do here, and it's to insert stuff and create stuff. And actually it's like three stuff. You'll also be like to modify stuff and erase stuff. So create, insert, and modify. Anyway, so the red thing you see here is this is like your cursor, and you're doing everything on the keyboard. There's no mouse involved here, okay? You're doing everything with the keyboard, and so I can also select cells here in the grid by doing this. So I'm holding S right now. I'm selecting cells. So now those cells are selected. Now what I can do here is press I and I can insert stuff. And now you're wondering, well, what's the stuff that I'm going to insert? Well, basically the engine is going to work like this. You can create stuff, and the stuff you create is like objects like actors. Think of the engine like a scene, and you have like actors, and an actor can be like a game character, or maybe a ball in Pong or the pads in Pong are actors. Like everything that is going to move and do stuff are actors, okay? So when I talk about creating stuff and inserting stuff here, it's actors that you're inserting. So an actor is a scriptable object that has a texture or a sprite or an animation attached to it. So for example, the Super Mario character in Super Mario is an actor, okay? So anyways, now I have selected a square there. I can also unselect that square by pressing D. But what the selections are for, it's for inserting stuff. So if I like select something here, let's say I'm making a maze game and I want to create some walls and stuff. So maybe I make a wall here, and maybe it extends to here. Maybe we'll have some wall here. It's a little bit hard to control right now. I'm working on getting this stuff better. So yeah, maybe I'm making walls or something. Then I create insert, and I'll get a nice little pop-up where I can insert actors that I've created. And this is currently empty. I don't have any design for this yet, but this is basically how it's going to look like. So I press Q to close that, and I press D to remove that. So that's the insert box. So later you will see like Think of the, you know, in the Unity game engine, you're having like these assets, like you have a directory of assets. Think this is sort of what it's going to be like. You're going to have like a list of assets here that you have created, okay? And now you're wondering, well, how do I create stuff? Well, it's simple. It's the C button. You press the C button and you'll get the create window, okay? So here you will have some different tools later. I haven't implemented this yet, as I told you before. But you will have some tools here later, like a sprite editor, and you're gonna have like like some scripting environment where you can script objects. So like you will be able to access these tools here. And once you have created stuff here, you will see those stuff when you press the I button and you get this insert thing, okay? So that's basically it. Now, so what I've been doing there is basically the graphical user interface is dependent on the game engine. It's using the game engine to render itself, which is sort of funny, I think. So this is it. The graphical user interface is these files. So yeah, I wrote this window manager thing so that I can like draw windows and stuff. It's very simple to use actually. So like here you can see that for example, if I press the I key, it appends a new window in the middle of the screen with the title insert. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it, I guess. Yeah. So that is basically what I've been working on. Yeah, it's not... I have a long way left before it's done, you know. I'm actually not very happy about how I did these grids here. Because right now I'm rendering every side of every cell separately, like independently. And that's sort of slow, you know. It slows it down. So I need to fix that. Also, I do think I believe I have a bunch of memory leaks because it's like getting slower over time. So like I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's because I don't know. So mem 0.1. Oh, now I know why it's getting slower over time. So so it's only getting slower over time when I do stuff here. So if I start selecting stuff, now if I delete that selection, we're gonna have a memory leak because I'm not cleaning up. I think, at least I think so. No? No, it's if I'm creating windows. This is gonna cause memory leaks, I think. If I remove that window now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna leak memory. No? If I keep opening and closing windows then. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not cleaning up after I have removed that window. So it should... Like I can feel it, like stuff are getting slower, you know? Yeah, I should probably fix that. I don't know why it's not... It should be leaking memory. It really should be leaking memory. Why is it not leaking memory? How can it not be leaking memory? It really should be leaking memory. Now we have 0.2, and it's not really getting it's not decreasing, okay? It's not really decreasing. It's because I'm not cleaning up after me. So like one way to fix that is basically to have you would want to have like void actor free actor t actor and you will do like no, like that. Now so that would be that. Now I also need to modify the, because I added a remove function here. So basically what we need to do we need to add a function here called we need a function pointer void dialog or something, I don't know. That's what we're gonna need. And then we will need to do, so like we're losing an item here. So what we need to do is that we need to do free method no, that's not how you do it. Wait, how do you do it? Oh. No. So you pass in a callback to that. So now you can do, now in the when I remove here, we need to do, I think we can do that actually. Now we got from incompatible pointer type, from passing argument 3 of incompatible pointer type. So I should be able to do that, shouldn't I? So why is that an incompatible pointer type? Void. Expected void, but argument is of type void. Oh, okay, so that's why. So what I need to do is do something like this. Void remove window callback void item. And obviously the window is an actor because I made it that way. Then you would do like that. Remove window callback. No? From incompatible pointer type. Oh, maybe it's actually I know why it says that. It's because I made it a void pointer. That's what you want. So did it work? Did it work? Yeah. So now it shouldn't be leaking memory like that, I think. So we got 0.1. Let's create a bunch of windows so that it braces. Should be like really. Oh, it's so laggy right now. But it's not really increasing in memory for some reason. Maybe I did, maybe that's all, no, I don't know. Oh, because you're only gonna leak memory once you remove them. And now we are removing them and the value isn't increasing, so I think I solved the problem. So, there we go, no more windows. So yeah, I think I solved that problem actually. Cool. But yeah guys, that was basically all that I wanted to show. How the graphical user interface is going to work, and also I'm gonna add like this Quake terminal here, you know, so that you can write commands and stuff. So yeah, that will be pretty cool. So wait. Couple of made it possible to remove from list. Because that's what I did before I recorded a video actually. Yeah, so I added this function here to like move stuff from, like before you couldn't like pop stuff from the buffer. Like my array type didn't support that, but I added support for that now. So I added this shift left function that basically shifts everything to the left. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It shifts everything to the left, and then I added this remove method, so it shifts everything to the left, where from the point where the specified index is, and then it basically just reallocates the item pointer. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so what we did now is that we added this free method callback. So when we remove something from the list, we are calling that free method on it. Like if this was C++, you could do you would have defined a deconstructor for it, and then you would basically just do free like that, and C++ would know what to do with it, and you wouldn't have to have this callback. But since we're using C, we need to do that. It's a bit more declarative, you know. You know what's you're more in control over stuff, and you know what's going on in your code. So in some sense, C is like, I prefer C over C++, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That was all for today, and stay tuned for more updates on the game engine. Oh, wait, maybe I should show you also that I actually made a website for it. So here's the website. coelum.org. So now I'm done. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.